Red tape and rich buyers. Nearly a year after the Southern California wildfires destroyed thousands of homes, Malibu is on the ropes. The city has approved only 6 rebuilding permits, 6 single digits right there. A whopping 3% of applications that have been filed. Local residents there, many who are middle and working class, are trapped in a bureaucratic maze, and they might lose their homes as a result of it. Longtime homeowners are giving up, and guess who's moving in? That's right, foreign investors and hedge funds. They're scooping up these scorched beachfront lots for pennies on the dollar. They are turning what was once a neighborhood into a very lucrative portfolio, even though that's going to take time to play out. Mike, when you look at what happened there, you know, we were talking about Chicago and the disasters there. You look at Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass, mayor of Los Angeles, and these wildfires. Why aren't they doing more to help regular residents rebuild? Do you really, if you're a Democrat, do you want Wall Street swooping in and buying up all these properties?
Well, what do they want? I don't know.
They don't know what they want.
It's heartbreaking to see this, but it's so, you look at, you know, you talk Chicago, you talk California, now soon we'll be talking New York, hopefully not, but it's the same leadership in all these places. So, you know, we've hit this theme quite a bit, but there's no way around it. They're not doing, Gavin Newsom and whoever else is running California is not doing what's best for the people who elected them to be there. So hopefully the wake-up call is for the people who are able to stay, that next time they go to a voting booth, that they vote not with political lines, but they vote with who's going to do best for them, because what's good for the people of the city or the state is ultimately good for the whole country. Take
a look at this example. Real estate agent Daniel Milstein was talking about a property that he listed, 3¼ acres in Carbon Canyon. It had a Mediterranean mansion on it, and it was formerly owned by record producer David Foster. Before the fire, it had been listed for $35 million. Post-fire, now we're just talking about a lot and ashes, $16 million. Milstein is planning to trim the price on that property to $12 million. And he says the property is worth a lot more, but the nuances of building here and limited permits issued have led to a setback in the market. So it's almost like these leaders want their market to stagnate.
Well, actually, it's a good point. I didn't know this, but fewer people live in Malibu now than 34 years ago.
Wow.
Like, the city has made it its policy to not let people live there. And that just strikes me as like the only way you could ever have that policy is if you're so bizarrely rich and out of touch that you're like, we won't give. So now that they've had this catastrophe, they're doing the same thing. Like, they don't issue permits even to the people who already live there.
Right.
It's like people are the enemy. Yeah. For these weird lefty elitist Democrats.
Adam Carolla put it best, I think. He said, improving the area has been put on hold so they can focus on protecting criminals and fire sales for foreigners. I mean, that's what their priority is. Their priority are the people that we should not be helping, not the people that really need help.
If you moved back and I don't know how many people are kind of middle income living in Malibu, but the insurance cost, because of where Malibu is, you got fire risk on one side and water risk on the other. And the homes that are on the water, so burned by fire, burned by multiple fires, right? The National Flood Insurance Program, even if you're not, has a 50% rule. And it's been around since the early 70s. It actually even predates the creation of FEMA. If repairs and improvements are equal to or more than 50% of the pre-damage market value of the property, the home or building must be brought into compliance with current flood standards.
Oh, yeah, right.
So that's
impossible.
Creates a massive rebuilding cost for people, particularly if your home was damaged and it was along PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, on the water.
Oh, okay.